go, huh? Sometimes it ain't all about the team. It's the usual. Like I played you before I had the Browns. I don't know if you remember, that shit was ugly. Yeah, not you, I'm talking about Fallen. Oh no. Nah. Yeah, that shit was crazy. Hell no, nigga. I never fell asleep playing Madden, boy. So what's score now over there?
Hello everyone, I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. We've got two teams here looking to find a way to win. It's the Bills coming in at 4-1, going up against the Cowboys, who come in at 3-2. For the call, let's send you out to the broadcast booth, where we'll join our commentators, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davies.
All right, Larry, thank you very much. We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Dallas Cowboys and the Buffalo Bills.
Hey, how are you? Niggas in OT. I'm watching this nigga Elliott, man.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. He takes this for 3 to the 29. A couple of Bills team up to bring him down there. And if this offense is going to flow today, certainly the running back will be a key piece.
Without a doubt, because they asked their runner to not just do that, but to block, to catch, to help set a tone for their offense.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Prescott now on second down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Shift together here from the D-line. A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I believe I understand where the offense was going there. They just hit a big pass play, thought they could fool him with a run, but maybe they overthought it a little bit. Just hit a nice pass, come back with another one, keep the momentum going.
Looking to throw, Prescott. And his throw is going to be incomplete. He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess. And it's third down. Quickly now, a look at the Buffalo defense.
Ronald Darby's selection makes a general manager look good. A terrific ball hawk who is eager to tackle in the run game.
On third down, it's Prescott. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. On fourth, they do snap it to Prescott.
Get that.
Ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
Who was that?
And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game.
I might
Get
take
your
my
best
jet
players
too,
into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. All right, let's take a look at the offensive starters and the second-round pick out of USC. One to talk about, Robert Woods.
I think a lot of people thought maybe he was ticketed for stardom coming out of USC. Has always been a great route runner, much more of a complimentary receiver, but they can utilize that in a big way and have him open up things in the middle.
And that is incomplete.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
You want to pause it? You want to pause it?
So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Caught. Safarian Jenkins, right side. Rex Ryan's decision does not pay off. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get him the football.
They said Fallen got better. Let's see, man. I just fucked up on the 4th down. Let's see. Let's see. I can't lose this game, yo.
I hate fast quarterbacks.
I got it on my phone now. You ready?
Back. They start on the ground with Elliott. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front? Creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Bryant, the lone receiver, left. Third and short yardage, Prescott. And he gets it to Funchess, complete. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw it.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though. There's no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
They'll look to throw here. Flushed out right. He's got his man on the crossing route. A big gain there for the Bills. 30 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
And the good thing about the top-notch safeties, they can play from deep coverage or they can play close to the line of scrimmage, and the end result is often the same, a big-time play for their defensive team. And that's exactly what we just saw.
They'll set up to throw. Right side complete. That's Woods. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down. Watkins alone on the left side. The wide receiver moving to a new spot. On third down, he'll drop to throw. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they...
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Fuck, that's cool. In there.
The 12-year veteran.
Yeah, with that counter win, baby, with that
counter win.
win.
Will take a 3-0 lead. So he splits the uprights there, and I would imagine it's nice as a kicker. Right when it leaves your foot, you know it's good.
Yeah, it's kind of like a golfer that picks up his tee after a nice drive without even watching it land.
Solid analogy. I like it. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Second down here after the incomplete pass.
Here we go.
Prescott now on second down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. incomplete pass on second down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on third. Third and long for Prescott.
What is that?
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
Fielded at the 33. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. And he's got some space here. Cuts it out to the sideline.
Oh, Jay.
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it's 1st down, Buffalo.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him. But don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
Well, they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
Caught. Safarian Jenkins, right side. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
All right, I'm doing my rudimentary math here. That's his 3rd catch here in the 1st quarter. I don't know if it's just game plan or he's just finding his way open.
Yeah, maybe a little of both. So here we go, a 3rd down after the 2nd down pass completion. On play action, they'll throw. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. 2nd quarter about to get underway with the Bills in possession. We'll see what they'll do here as they're up against a 4th and inches. So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the 1st down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. They'll try and sneak it here. They'll get a couple yards on that one. And the decision to go for it pays off. They've got a 1st and goal.
One of the hallmarks of their success this year, they've been fearless on 4th down. And they convert another one right here to move the chains.
From the 2-yard line now, it's 1st and goal. Power on power, but he's not going to get in. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defensive coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. It's the fullback. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills will add on to their lead. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you better.
And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. 2nd down, Prescott. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way gut. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Drops it underneath to Elliott. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. We heard them talk before the game about utilizing the intermediate passing game this week. It works for them there. They move the chains.
And we saw them work on it in practice as well. And most teams take a period at a time to work on different things. They put a couple of periods of work into the intermediate passing game, and now we know exactly why. They got the look that they were seeking, and they were able to take advantage of it.
And on 2nd and 10 now. A second down throw for Prescott. Walker with a grab, left side. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first.
Hit that nigga,
and he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here.
Hit.
Nowhere to go with it.
Good
Incomplete.
hit. Good hit. Good hit.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's 2nd down. Throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10.
Hit him.
And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
And here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He's got time. Step
Oh, let's go.
Receiver, and he's brought down.
I'm talking about.
It's a loss.
He's flag. He still has the ball in his hand.
Now comes the Cowboys punter. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This is fielded at the 7.
Ooh, come
That's
on,
a net of 40 there, a punt of 48, and a return of 8. And the Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Left side complete, Safarian Jenkins. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
And he slings one that's incomplete. Woods the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down.
Detroit!
They'll come out in the pistol. And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended target, and that brings up 4th down.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
NFL teams last year a little under 50% on 4th down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he finds Safarian Jenkins. It's a pickup of 19 yards on the play. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensive...
Jay Ajayi's going to go. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Jay Ajayi, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills will extend their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, if there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Now Prescott.
Go Bing with the tackle. Sit him down.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Big Bing, nigga.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Brief break in the action here. Back to Buffalo after this. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And he locates Walker, complete. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a 1st down. And they're on 3rd and short. They just tried to spread the field. It worked.
And I think that the spreading of the field, the extra receivers, has really become the next in the evolutionary chain in the NFL. Go all the way back in that situation, you're handed to the fullback, right? As we evolved, maybe you pitched it to your tailback. Now you spread the field, and you have your choices of where to throw it and complete it for a 1st down.
On 2nd down, Prescott again.
Let's go. That's another rookie.
A great read, and it's
That's the other rookie I'm building.
And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
By the young
and the
boys.
Bills offense comes out ready to take over. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. Now this time he'll look to throw. Finding time. He's going to air it out deep for Woods.
That's Woods.
And that's caught inside the 30. That goes for a gain of 31. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Watkins alone on the left side. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Caught, Safarian Jenkins, right side. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Now hang on here, timeout called by the defense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And the lead now increases to 20-0. It's a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they get the field goal near the end of the first half to expand that lead.
And that's got to feel good, but they can't let up. Now on the kickoff, they've got to make sure they don't give up a big return or big yardage to set up the other team for one last chance to score themselves.
And out now come the Cowboys. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They go back to the air here after the INT. Going up top. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
Help me out, partner. Was that incomplete?
That was on a deep ball to Dez.
And that's a surprise. The way he attacks the football in the air, it's always surprising to me when he doesn't complete a pass like that.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Here's Prescott. He's going to try and go deep again.
Let's go.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And now out come the Bills. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Let's go! Brand 38!
Oh, he's got some breathing room. There he goes.
Let's
right
go,
side.
Hardwick. That's the homie. That's the homie.
A big play
That's the
there
homie
in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And that stretches the lead to 27. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Short. Now a hit and a loose football. And some room to work. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And with great field position here, chance for some points before the break.
That's prime real estate. Just have to decide how they want to try and take their
Money
shot to try and put those points on the board.
And
Money
kick is on the money. It's good. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, where Larry Ridley has our EA Sports halftime report. Larry?
That's 36.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And ready now for 2nd and 9.
Here we go now. Green, 39. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 50.
On play action, they'll throw. Peek's got it over the middle. And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. Second down now after the incompletion. Again, we'll see the pistol here.
Let's go.
This is Ajayi. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Back that up. Slam. Set. Over. Detroit.
So now it's 1st and goal. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Yeah, let me puff out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
Back that up, Philly. Here we go. All right, here we go. Go. Leopard.
So 2nd and goal here from the 9. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one, maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
The defense in an enviable position here. The offense needs 13 yards. It's 3rd down. They'll drop the throw. And that is incomplete.
But sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So making 4 out of 4 now in the field goal department, and he's able to extend their lead.
When drives are bogged down, he's been automatic out there. So nice to have a kicker you can count on to put points on the board.
A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Flex round. Here we go. Flex round. Come on, let's go. What? 90. Ohio.
A second down throw for Prescott. And his throw here's incomplete.
Hey, don't let him beat you, dog. You like fucking say, how he beat you, dog.
So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs. Prescott, and he gets it to Funchess complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. And quickly, they get to the line.
Let's go.
Prescott now from the 50. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Buying time to his left. Wide open
Lucky
receiver
shit.
complete. And he eventually goes down, but not before reaching the 30-yard line.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They go play action here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Their dangerous wide receiver. His second touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double-dog dare them to do that?
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The Bills getting set to go. They'll come up now in the Wildcat package. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Left side complete, Safarian Jenkins. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
And they're definitely showing blitz here. They'll look to throw, and he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Now let's go. Green 30. Watch it now, Barney.
They're going to try and throw. Flush to his right. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
That'll be a gain of 15 yards, and that'll make this a 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. 2nd down, Prescott out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
And this is going to be incomplete. Dez Bryant, the intended receiver, and it's 4th down. The Cowboys will turn it over now to Dan Bailey for the field goal try. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And Bailey able to knock it through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. Well, I guess we're at the stage here where they wouldn't say no to any points, but I don't think field goals are what they're looking for here in the second half.
I don't either, Brandon. When you're down as much as they are, that's the sign of a head coach waving the white flag to me.
And the Bills are going to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
It's a gain of 14 there, and it'll be a Buffalo first down.
Another good run there, and now we're seeing an offense that's imposed its will on a defense. When we talk about that all the time, what does it really mean? It means that the guys in the offensive line, they feel like they can do whatever they want. They're in the huddle saying, run it again. Give us another chance to smack someone and create some space. On the defensive side of the ball, not only have they imposed their will against you, you're almost powerless to figure out what you're doing there, but you got to keep your spirit up at the same time, and they're taking that too.
And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. Another pistol look here. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Back now in Buffalo. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And the D looking like they may blitz. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Now it's Ajayi.
Let's go, Jay.
Touchdown, Buffalo. Jay Ajayi. Second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bills head on.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score.
Then he hurt.
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know that plenty of people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy?
Yo, like what week it is? Yo, like what week is it in person, though?
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Prescott now being chased out left. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in...
Let's go, Ragland.
This time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Reggie Ragland in there to sack him for a loss of 6. One man in the backfield, Elliott. Prescott to throw it. He'll buy some time right. And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete.
I know. Somebody told me something wrong. It was a motherfucking safety. I know it was a fucking safety, man. Gotta change that shit.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. 3rd and long for Prescott. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. And the offense moving quickly to the line. throwing. Prescott. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that
under pressure, and they got to him again. Reggie Ragland in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Let's go.
So a defensive brain lapse there and an encroachment penalty.
Sometimes when you don't watch the football and make sure that it's snapped, you're watching the offensive player, and they can influence you occasionally and look like they're getting ready to move, and the officials don't detect it.
What's the prediction when you play King Moore, week 17?
Prescott from the gun on third. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
It appears that the pressure is affecting him today. Normally, he knows exactly when to get rid of the football, but today, because he's been hit a few times, he's getting rid of it a little bit too quickly.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looks pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
That's that dual peak. You don't want him?
22.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? You're able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys,
he was trying to win.
I think, have running back in their background.
Green 39. Green 39.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. A big gain there for the Bills. 38 yards.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say, you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
But right now, maybe they're just looking at it from the fantasy perspective. More points for everyone if they win big.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
Who hurt?
Ball
Not
pops
Sammy.
out, incomplete. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play.
No.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
No.
And some
Sammy
changes here as the
hurt.
D-line separates some.
Now let's go.
Yes, sir.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And this one goes nowhere.
I hope ain't nothing,
Losing
bro.
yardage back at the 22. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Yeah, man.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be. But we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
Yo, if he's hurt for long, you want to start over?
Defensive back. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall in.
Oh, now he'll be back.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So yet another field goal to end a drive. That has been a very common theme.
Should have let me know earlier. Like, if you would have told me earlier, you probably could have started over.
You hate
But
that you had to call on your kicker so often, but you have to love the fact that time and time again, he's come through.
And now here come the Cowboys. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic, and people
bodies
all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
No doubt. Niggas be on this shit tomorrow. Well, later on today.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it, or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. He's got time in the pocket. Trying to lay one up. It's caught inside the 25. A big play here for Dallas.
He got that shit on my backup.
Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions?
Let's go. That's that boy.
Time today. A great read, and it's picked off.
That's that strong safety.
And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree.
You had a good game earlier.
No one goes out on the field and says, all right,
I'm falling when he plays
in
zone.
certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Randy Gregory. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
I definitely was. I was watching.
This
I'm
one
like,
all
oh, shit,
over but the
okay.
shouting. We'll
He did a lot of
finish it
trickery
after
shit.
this.
I was ready
The
for it.
defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass.
Here we go.
You pulled one of them, though. You caught me slipping, too.
And the gadget
Like, when
package
you
there
pick
won't
that,
do much for him. He'll get back
kick,
to the line of
I
scrimmage,
didn't
and
pay
that's it.
attention.
They'll lose a
When you
yard,
faked
and
it,
it brings
oh,
up
shit.
3rd.
All right, partner, let's go back over the last couple of plays. Sack, loss of yards on a running
I got some
play.
new shit in my
Not
playbook,
exactly
too,
the
man.
sequence that an offensive coordinator
new
gets
shit.
comfortable with when calling plays.
Okay. So like,
Here's
we gonna see
3rd
what
and
it do.
20, and with a long yardage, defense going with a nickel look. Looking to throw, surveying the field, into a double team, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I don't know, like we only played, what, twice. He beat me once, I beat him.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Because this ball game is over. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Here's Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And
Big
they went big
Bradbury.
on first down. Proves unfruitful.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get it.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on him.
He's going to let it fly. And this is caught at the 20. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So the offense has it 1st and 10. They go play action here on first down. And it pops free.
What game
the
is that?
collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. second down following the incompletion.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Escaping the pressure right. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
It's always a good play when you're able to bat a ball away or down, because if you actually tip it in the air, now the offense is getting a second shot at catching the football, or another receiver may come along and grab it out of the air and turn it into a big play. So if you make a play on the ball, make sure it's knocked away or down. Otherwise, there could be some jeopardy.
Call that a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Costly mistake for the offense. They now face 17 yards to go on 3rd down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Looking to throw. Prescott. This will be caught at about the 3. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
And they just scored a touchdown.
Their dangerous wide receiver. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Cowboys get a big... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. That is caught
this
at the
nigga
7-yard
here.
line. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover.
Well, let's go.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he will get into the end zone.
You called me, I called you.
Another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now Prater to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
And I broke his ribs.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they
with that
just
trade,
saw.
I got him for you. I got the dude for the 3rd.
This fielded at the 2.
I got him for you.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked.
Now my
here in
dude got
this one,
93
Charles.
speed.
What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
Nah, I'm not giving up my
For a lot of
first.
coaches,
And now, like, I'm trying to build my
don't
picks
forget
now.
today.
I gave you a
what has
first.
happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today.
I'm not giving
Coaching,
up no
playing,
more.
the whole deal. And never
I'm trying to
forget
get
it,
picks now.
because
You're not going to want that
trying to
feeling.
get-
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
I'm trying to.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. He's got time. Forced out to his left. This is caught inside the
That's not the
15.
pick it. That's why we don't
Now
go
hold
for picks
everything
like
here.
that.
We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
Shit like that.
That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. In the red zone this time.
Here we go.
A first down throw for Prescott. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in.
Well, it's been a tough day,
Yes,
but they
sir.
finally were able to get one into the end zone, and maybe the offense will feel a little bit better about itself going into next week.
And if you're a coach taking that into next week, I know you're upset, but it is a little bit more respectable, somewhat of a moral victory, right?
Yeah, they probably won't say a lot of that to the team,
The
but it is
fuck
true.
they
It's something for them to build on, and then they can call their mom and tell her, hey, Mom, for your fantasy points, we got you a few down the stretch.
Let's get another touchdown on this.
And the Bills are going to recover. The 4th quarter, they felt
game,
like they
man. Good
needed the
game.
football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time,
But that
the team
answer, you
expecting
definitely
it,
getting
they
better
do
than
actually
that.
recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much
You
more
definitely
of
getting better
an
than for
anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you